Natsuki suddenly gets closer to me. Natsuki looks up at me. I feel her fingers gently clutch at the sides of my shirt, as if holding on to me. Her rose-colored cheeks and matching eyes fill my vision, along with her slightly parted lips. Natsuki suddenly jumps back. Sayori! Hi, Derek. Oh my god! Stop! I take Natsuki's finger and put it in my mouth, licking off the ice. What? What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and care into waste by having them spend it on me? This time I pull her into a tight embrace. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Derek. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary too. Did you seriously just, Natsuki's so surprised she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red. Derek, you really shouldn't do that kind of thing to girls unless you really like them. You know that, right? What kind of question is she asking me just like that? How did the mood turn to this so quickly? Natsuki gazes at me in silence. I notice her shallow breaths. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? Oh my god. Oh my god. Out of nowhere, the fire alarm starts going off. Natsuki rushes over to the oven. Is something burning? I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet. You left a dirty tray in there, dummy. Natsuki uses the oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. She sits on top of the stove. In another moment, the fire alarm stops. The tension from the moment before still lingers over our head. I watch as Natsuki slides the cupcake trays into the oven. Then I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue with the icing like nothing ever happened. The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, a blast of sweet-smelling warm air fills the room. When we're finally finished, Natsuki puts them all side by side to admire our work. Look how pretty they are together. Yeah, they are, aren't they? Natsuki says, good work today. You too. I'll walk you out, I guess. Just like that, Natsuki's already about to leave. It feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that, did I even take the opportunity to get closer to her like I wanted? Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, Natsuki, huh? I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking can be, like you wanted. But aside from that, you can come over anytime, okay? Do you really mean that? Natsuki looks at me tensely like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah, I want to spend more time with you. Natsuki suddenly gets closer to me. Natsuki looks up at me. I feel her fingers gently clutch at the sides of my shirt, as if holding on to me. Her rose-colored cheeks and matching eyes fill my vision, along with her slightly parted lips. Natsuki suddenly jumps back. Sayori! Hi, Derek. Just now we weren't... It's okay, Derek. I just stopped by to say hi. Ah, well, you should have come a little earlier. I'm already on my way out, so... Oh, really? That's too bad. Yeah, well, I'll still see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Just don't eat any cupcakes before then. Anyway, later. Clearly flustered, Natsuki hurries off and Sayori waves goodbye. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? How much fun you were having with Natsuki and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. Why am I feeling this way, Derek? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. It would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sayori, don't say that. It's true, Derek. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. Monika was right. I should just... Monika? Monika was right about what? Sayori? What I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. Sayori looks away. I'm scared, Derek. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. I like you so much that I want to die. Oh, okay. That's a little obsessive. It's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. Remember how I said I always know what's best for you? You still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm gonna give you. Oh. I gotta make the decision! Ooh! Oh my god! Ah! Ah! That was tough, man. I'm not even happy about it. You'll always be my dearest friend. What you need most is for things to be like they've always been. Monika told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now, but please trust me that I know what's best and what'll make you happy in the end. I promise I'll help get things back to the way they were. Sayori forced a smile through an incredibly pained expression. Is this what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest? I should write a poem about this. Oh my god. It's okay. This is just my punishment, remember? For being so selfish. So please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew this whole time that there's no happiness down that path. That's why I came here. Just so I could get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing, you're also right that I just wanted to go back to the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone, Derek. I'll trust you with anything. Sayori's smile finally breaks. All of a sudden, she turns around and drops to her knees. Clutching her head with both hands, she screams as loudly as she can. I'm so shocked that I don't know how to react. Sayori looks over her shoulder and flashes me one more weak smile before turning around and running off. Jesus. I'm left helplessly standing in the front of my house. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? There's nothing more that I could have done. Sayori will always be my dearest friend, and I will do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up. Oh my god, dude. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. I managed to carry all the cupcakes myself by carefully stacking 2 trays. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again, that dummy. You'd think that on days that's important, she'd try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday, and I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking, but you should take a little responsibility for her, Derek. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? Exchange? Monika, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. Jeez, you don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Monika is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during the practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. Wonder if you're in her head. I think I'm in her head.
Maybe. It's classified.
What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Derek? What's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's ever said. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to get Sayori, so, well, all right. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monika calls that out to me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. Isn't that more like something a boyfriend would do? In any case, just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really don't want to have to enter a room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. See. But it says, I bet Derek is gonna have nightmares of Sayori. Dude, here's the worst part, man. I'm not even saying that I didn't like Sayori the best. All I had was one good time of Natsuki, and I like that was the first time I got to see that side of her, and I just wanted to see more of that side of her before like telling another guy. Love your faces. Have a great night. Peace out.